Hey, we're live. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm hoping that it's all working. For some reason, I can't see much in chat, but it could be me. Who knows? Um, Thank you for coming along today. It's such a beautiful day outside. I would have thought most people want to be outside, which makes good sense, to be honest. Um, Looking forward to bringing you this. It's called a harebell. It's a traditional piece of origami. And I just find it very beautiful and really made me think of spring. So it's a nice one to thread up and hang off a little thread like that. I found that quite nice. Yeah, I've got a feeling I can't see anyone's. If you are chatting, my apologies. I don't think I can see anything. Oh, Money, Laura, Eric, you are there. That's so good. So glad. It's very strange. It says that there's no one. Something's playing up at my end. Brilliant. Oh, you are there. Thank you. I do find it hard to talk to what feels like nobody. So it's so lovely to know that you're there. Eric, Manny, Stephen, lovely to have you here. Thank you. Thinking of spring, I really hope that you're enjoying this gorgeous light. It's absolutely beautiful at the moment. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? It lifts the spirits. And so maybe the origami is not quite as needed, but it's always needed, really, isn't it? And actually, there's something very lovely about folding spring decorations, I think, with origami. There's something so, it's a little bit like, Jess, yes. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jess. Yes, do come and watch. And you know what, Jess? It's good to just come and go with your interests. Actually, in some ways, I have been doing less origami, more other things myself too. That's fine. And then I dip back into it. It's always there. It's like a thing that won't go away, but it's used when the time's right. So and never feel that you've got to be doing something all the time. It's a lovely tool. I'm really sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I do so hope you feel better soon. Maybe like spring that you will slowly emerge again. And I was just thinking about spring with paper. Hello, Adriana, Barbara. Good morning. Hopefully, is it 7 o'clock at the moment? Although I think our clocks will change soon, so it may then not be so great for you. I don't know. So thinking about spring, how it's those very fresh little petals that come out, and in a way, I think a fresh little sheet of paper has that feel, doesn't it, of just perfection of. And this morning I went out for a run and I just found a gorgeous tree. I think maybe it might have even been an apple blossom tree rather than cherry tree. I'm not sure. White blossom. And I was just gently holding the blossom. It was so lovely. They're just so perfect. Oh, you can't see me. Ah, that's strange. Can any of you see me? Can you see or hear me? Ah, I'll just put that in the chat box. Can you see or hear me? You can see me, Eric. Thank you. Oh, you can, Penny. Yes. Oh, I wonder what's going on. It is odd because at my end, refresh it. That's a good idea. It's a bit strange because it shows as if nobody's there on my end. Something's a little bit playing up. And I was wondering whether any of you were there as well for a bit. So something's in the works, but somehow it's still working. Oh, good for you. So doing some digital art as well. That's really good. Yeah. Is it this weekend the clocks go forward? Oh, so you're back again to 6 a.m. Oh, well. Excellent, Jess. Thank you. Oh, you can't see me. Yeah, maybe refresh your browser. I don't know. It sounds as if I am there somewhere or other. So I hope you can. Yeah, that's a good idea, Money. Very strange. What is going on? Maybe it's too much sunshine over here. I hope so. So, yeah, this is a traditional fold, which I just think is really lovely. And I've been enjoying making some little, I think, springtime decorations. To be honest, it's a little bit like the star box. Seems okay now. Good. Glad to hear that. It's almost a bit like the star box, but sort of different proportions. And it also reminds me of the strawberry as well. But it's a nice little open flower, and it's quite sweet. If you have different coloured papers, you get this nice effect too. Great. Yes. Oh, did you? Oh, Barbara, where is everybody? Oh, yeah. So it's a delight delight to fold, and as I said, it's quite nice if you to knot a little piece of string and then pull it up through there. So I've got a knot inside, or somebody suggests you could leave a little bead and then hang that up, and then maybe you could make a few decorations to put up. As usual, it could be from any paper, so maybe you've got some kind of scrap paper, some paper I was drawing on, so I'm going to use that. It makes it more unique. Or maybe you can quickly draw on something if you feel like it. Oh, wow, I had a glimmer then of 15 people, and then it's gone back to saying that there's nothing. Whoa, so there are lots of people. That's great. It's just playing up a bit. I really hope most of you can see and hear me. All I can do is give it a go. So it's 5 minutes past, 6 minutes past now. I am going to get on and encourage you to join me in folding a flower. If you have some paper, grab it. If you wish to watch, that's also fine, of course. So I hope you're going to find this relaxing. In support every week for well-being. I will be taking a break over, no problem. Oh, sorry to hear that, Eric. It's a little graph going on here. I will be taking a break over Easter of a couple of weeks, but I will give you warning when that is. Ah, yes, bluebells, exactly. I think that's why I think of this. Right. So, lovely to have you here as well, Wendy. So I'm going to grab a piece of paper. This is just a scrap piece of paper. I actually wouldn't do this one too big, so it's almost grab a smaller piece of paper. It looks, I think, prettier small. So it will be about that size for me there. I'm going to make a square first of all from my scrap piece of paper. I'm going to take a corner and I am going to fold it to make that nice little sharp pointy right angle triangle. That's it. Oh, good. Yeah, it's odd, Marnie, because actually for me it shows that there's nobody there. But at one point I had a glimpse which said 15 people, so which is a lot of people for us. So I'm going to remove this area. So I'm turning it over, lifting up the flap and squashing down in a nice straight line there. There we go. And little tear there. That's it. So I am making my square. Now, if you have origami paper, then go for this as your coloured side. So if you've got coloured side, then fold it inwards, and then you will end up with colour on the outside and white inside your flower. So do one diagonal, and let's do the other diagonal while we're there as well. So I opened it up, did the other diagonal, like so. But I always try to go a bit slowly so that you've got a chance to keep up while I have my coffee. In theory, morning coffee. Anyway, so I've done one diagonal, opened it up, did the other diagonal. All good. I'm assuming all good. Turning it over. It's like a nice little tent. And I'm going to do a horizontal and then a vertical. That's it. Again, I tend not to use... No problem, Deborah. Oh gosh, sorry to hear that, Deborah. I know an awful lot of people with COVID, and as I said recently, just a few weeks ago, my daughter had COVID. Bizarrely, almost bizarrely. Obviously, I've had my 3 vaccines, but bizarrely, I did actually stay negative, which is surprising. I hope he gets better soon. There's an awful lot of it around at the moment. I think we're encouraged to go back to normal, but honestly, numbers are not normal. So let's go the other direction. Yeah, keep careful. I keep wearing my mask and, to be honest, avoid any gathered events. At the moment, it's still not good enough. Let's hope as the year progresses that it gets better. I do hope, Deborah, that your husband's not too unwell with it. Hope he gets better soon. So taking your piece and just pushing it all together. So Deborah, if you did want to catch up, we did the diagonals on one side, opened it up and did the horizontal and vertical. The diagonals we do on the coloured side, and the horizontal and vertical on the white side. So I'm just going to push all these bits together. I was thinking it's a bit like the fortune teller. Squash it down, like so. I agree, Eric. I agree. Yeah, I think people just want to feel it's gone because they got bored of it. But it's not how nature works, is it? Oh, Yeah, we're staying careful, but obviously people do need to do things as well. Our children need to go to school and they can't avoid it. And then, of course, they're going to bring it back home. What can you do? Oh, did I freeze? Am I back again? What is going on? I don't know what's going on today. We actually had a few days without the internet at all. Am I here? Am I not here? I'm going to have to presume I'm here, but I don't know if you can. It's strange, yeah. Actually, at the end of last week, we had about, a couple of days without the internet. It was really difficult, actually. It, it's nice when you decide to take a break, but I think when it's enforced on you, it's not fun. It feels no freezing or buffering here. Very odd. Yes. That's good to hear, Eric. At least it's okay for you. Oh, what is going on? Yeah. So we had no internet for a few days. It was really hard. I had cold turkey, I have to say. Right. So we've got a square and the open flaps. I think we just use it all the time. It becomes part of us, doesn't it? Right. This lower edge. Oh, down again for you. What is going on? Down again for me. I hope, Stephen, in terms of the internet connection rather than anything else. Why is it freezing? It looks okay to me, but I don't know what's going on. This bottom diagonal bringing to the middle. So I can try and catch you up down. I don't know what to do about that. Let's see. It all felt a bit odd. I'm just going to ask you if you can see me. Back for the moment. Very strange. Why? It's hard to know whether to proceed or not. There's not a lot I can do. Excellent. You can see me. Because if I ended it, then I wouldn't be able to get back to where we were. So, okay. It's just a weird day, isn't it? Weird times. Oh, good. Money, you can see me. Thanks, everyone. There's always that lag as well between, obviously, you writing. Oh, Deborah, that's rubbish. That's frozen silent image. Not good. Not good. Maybe if you can. Right. Don't know. Well, I'll attempt to keep showing you. It is something that I've also waiting instead of. Oh, have you? Yes, exactly. That's what made me think of something's a little bit odd. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Because it's really hard, isn't it? And also, I have made a video for this, but it's nice, our little gathering together, isn't it? Right. Okay, I'll give it a go. So it's open at the top. This bottom diagonal, if you just bring it to that nice vertical line there and squash it down, and do the same with the other one. So lifting it up and bringing it to the middle line. Something simpler like this, I can do it into the camera, but definitely when it gets to more complicated folds, I can struggle doing it this way. That's it. Great, thank you. Yeah, appreciated, Stephen. That bottom diagonal line, again, bringing that to the middle. That's right. And it's curious, you sort of leave this closed, actually. That's right. And doing the same with your other diagonal, like so. Oh, wonder why. Yeah, I'm glad, Eric, you have the same thing of it just showing that there's no one there. But clearly you are here for you to be chatting. It took a while for you all to appear in the chat, which made me think, is anyone saying anything? So I hope it's like this. I just folded that in. Next step is to take that top diagonal and fold it to the middle line, like so. Have any of you made this harebell before? Maybe we could call it. It is like a bluebell, isn't it? Yeah. Getting that top line to the middle. I guess maybe harebells are the flowers in Japan, maybe. Maybe that's why it's called a harebell, whereas whatever country you'd be in, you'd maybe call it the flower that it looks most like. So I like that. So it was those top edge, fold it to the middle. Great. I'll turn it to the back. Same thing, that top diagonal to the middle line, like so. There we go. Oh, new to you, that's good. Like bringing something new, but actually this will be something old. That feels like a bring something new that's old. Top to the middle. Far off. It's very much like the star box. Yes. Oh wow, blimey, there's suddenly 23 people. Where did they all come from? Hello everyone. 22 now, oh dear. Maybe I scared people off. How bizarre. Yes, that's only 3 likes, thank you. So that's good. That's actually a really big group. What? I thought there's no one there. How strange. Right, we're going to get on to the next step. I do hope you've been able to see most of this. It's been a bit of a strange one. So our next step is to take, that doesn't look quite square there. Never mind, I'll do my best. Is we're going to take that top little pocket and pop your finger in there and squash it down in a straight line, and it forms like a little mini kite shape. Just check that that's yes. Can you see? I opened it and I squeezed it down. And the same here. Opening this up, there's a little tiny pocket. Pop your finger in there and squeeze it down in the middle, like so. That's it. There we go. Just check that you're happy that things are lined up. That's what I tend to do. Lovely. Now, actually, while we're here, this bit that sticks out over the edge, I just want you to fold it back in on itself. So I'm folding this back behind itself, but I'm not overlapping over any other layers. So I am simply taking the bit that sticks out and folding it back. So again, do the same thing on the other side, the bit that sticks out, folding it back. Wow, it's great to have so many people joining us. Lots of people. Unless it's all sort of gathered up, because there appeared to be nobody, and then suddenly everybody's bunched up. A bit strange. Great. Wow, late and so I must look up harebells. Great. So now if you turn to the back, again, lifting up the little flaps that you've made there, and popping your finger in like so and squashing down. Again, trying to keep it a little bit lined up if you can, along that middle line. Great. And the same on the other side. So again, opening up that little pocket, if you can, little pocket there, pop your finger in and then squashing it from the base there, keeping it all lined up, and it forms a sort of a little kite-like shape, like so. You'll find that they're not perfect. Mine are certainly not perfect, but good enough. That's it. It's like Don Winnicott's Good Enough Mothers. Yes, I think so. There's no such thing as perfection. The thing that sticks out over the edge, that little edge, just folding it back in on itself again. So it's folding it behind that smooth area. So as you look round, it's tucked it just behind itself, that's all. And then the same with this little overlap there. So I'm taking this and folding it behind itself. Oh, that makes sense, Barbara. Yes, so you reckon the people who've gone and come, they've added to it. Yeah, that would make some kind of sense because it is quite unusual. Unless the Harebell is the most popular fold ever. It is a bit of an odd day. Yes. Okay. So is yours, are you happy that yours is looking a bit like this, front to back? I hope so. So we're almost there actually. So if you just take one side, the petal, and just pushing it down like so. And then if you turn to the back, same thing. Taking that and pushing it down in the middle. As I said, this is very much, if you've ever made a star box, we've made a star box together. It's very much like that. Yes. I have to say the numbers do vary, so I'm not sure. I don't know whether it is because of people who've arrived and gone, because I think it does reflect at the time. Turning the page, so it's like a little book. Turn your page, same thing again. I just hope you're getting a little bit absorbed and lost in the paper. A little bit of concentration needed. Of course it is. Always needed for origami, and that's its beauty. Encourages you to concentrate. Flick through the book until you get to a nice little blank page, pushing it down, and there you go. So what you've got now is, looks like that. And very simple to open up, very satisfying. So if you pop your fingers inside there and basically trying to get rid of the wrinkles actually. Oh, did it? Coming and going a bit. Were you all able to? I hope if there was any delay, what I did was each side I just pushed it down and folded it, and then each one I was doing that. There we go. So if you've managed this far, you have made your little Harebell, but we just need to open it up. So to do that, if you get your fingers inside and get rid of all of the lines. So I'm just pushing out. I am just pushing out on each side, pushing out those little wrinkles. That's it, on each side. There we go. And hopefully you may just have a Harebell. And it's rather nice, I think, to hang it upside down, which feels more like the decoration. I think they're quite sweet, actually, quite small, so doing them quite little. I did quite a little one though, a little paper. And it's pretty if you have the different colours. Put a little string through there. Yeah, exactly. It's very much like the strawberry, which actually I've been playing around. Yeah, which I've been playing around with, and it is really like the strawberry. Yes, excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can make some decorations for home or maybe to share with others. I can imagine just hanging them up from different plants and things at home, and it gives a little feeling of spring. Let's welcome spring. We're all welcoming spring, aren't we? So I hope you can definitely, if you can, get outside, go and stare at some beautiful spring flowers, gorgeous daffodils, all sorts of blossom coming out. It's such a beautiful time of year. Thank goodness for sunshine and flowers. Oh, wow. Oh, how interesting. Yes, and it is traditional from what I understand. This will be, I hope, quite an old, lovely, simple fold. And it is very much like your beloved Starbucks, isn't it, Stephen? So, but it's just a little bit going the other direction. Oh, you're very welcome. Next week will be a really exciting one. I'm not going to give away any more, but I think you'll really like it. It's something quite special. So next week, 2:00, and look forward to having you there. I hope things won't be playing up next week, but somehow we managed, didn't we? So you're very welcome. Hope you can make some lovely, lovely decorations with that. Yay! I hope Jessie feel better as well, and Deborah's husband too. Take care, stay well, get better, and keep looking after yourself. Bye bye. Bye bye.